I'm the Nasty Pastor. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. And we left off with chapter 8 of Genesis. And I'm gonna look in the physical book, Holy Bible, and I'm gonna see if this way the pages get right at. And 4, 6, 9, right? We on 9. Good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna transition from reading from my phone to the physical book, because it details more. It's more original than what's on your phone. Your phone is more condensed. But let's go ahead on and get into Genesis chapter 9. So God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of the earth, on every bird of the air, on all that move on the earth, and on all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you." Now we back again, right? Now you see how not creating the animals and the creatures of the world makes it where that because Noah's family was saved, Noah and his family was saved, that process, didn't have to do again, didn't have to rebuild. You know what I mean? So, the way whom we pray to rebuild this world was the same as you do old property, do old houses. You don't, if the structure is, the foundation, the structure is in place and still sturdy, all you got to do is gut it, take some things out. You know what I mean? Knock some walls down, put some more walls back up. Where the correct term, sheetrock. Knock some sheetrock down. Patch some roofs. Put a fresh paint on it, lay some new carpet. You know what I'm saying? And you got something new. You have something that should be how to put it, everlasting, beautiful. You know what I mean? However I'm trying to say it, is something that has evolved again, but you didn't have to destroy it. You didn't have to take it from the root and rebuild it. So, if the structure is still there, come on now. The same as when I said, I really didn't care that the Nubians, conquered, up in the Kemites. You know what I mean? I didn't care because the root is still of Africa. You know what I mean? The understanding, the lessons are still similar. It differed by not much. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that, hey, the Nubians prayed to the devil, and we know what Ramses did. You got what I'm saying? We know he prayed to the devil, but I'm not going to say that per se was the biggest difference, the biggest issue. It could have been ways of how they worship. It could have been ways of how their women are treated, how their kids are treated, how their respect is honored, how you view life. You know what I mean? Like it could have been the Nubians really a given culture, where that what was in Kemet at the time when they warred was a not so given culture. So the Nubians had no choice but to fight back. You know, they was more dominant, more trying to take over, and the Nubians stepped up. But let's get back to Genesis, because you know that's for Kemet. You know, so I'm a cross promoted. You know what I mean? You can go over there to YouTube and you can find the readings of the teachings of Peter Hotep. You can find the readings of On Isis and Osiris. You know, it's Only Faith Ministries Kemet edition. But let's get back into this Genesis. But you shall not eat flesh with its life. You know, that is its blood. Surely for your life blood I will demand a reckoning from the hand of every beast. I will require it, and from the hand of man, from the hand of every man brother, I will require the life of man. Whoever sheds man blood, by man his blood shall be shed. You get it? You kill somebody, man, you gonna be killed. You feel? You get? It's there. It's said. It's boom. My common sense tell me that what Moses put into the Holy Bible, these scriptures, is true. You know, as a child, I know you don't supposed to kill nobody. That was common sense to me. You know what I mean? You may hurt them. You may rough them up a little bit, but you don't kill them. You know. For in the image of God, he made man. And as for you, be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply in it. Then God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, and as for me, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you. That is, that you, the birds, the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. Thus I establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. Now see, when we pray to say, we ain't doing that no more. Saw what it did, right? Saw what it did, and remember this. If the key to life is to play chess, not checkers, so whom we pray to is playing chess also, right? Already your life ahead of you, right? Or at least midway through your life ahead of you, right? Because see, you can wake up and do something different. You can surprise whom you're praying to. I believe you can surprise whom you're praying to. It says all seeing, all knowing. I believe there's I guess the nasty pastor gonna do this tomorrow. But then again, the nasty pastor might not do this tomorrow. Now, which one the nasty pastor gonna do? I know it's gonna do one of them, so I still understand all seeing, all knowing. You feel what I'm saying? And I hope you don't think I'm tricking the words, but our life can be altered overnight. Our life can be altered in a millisecond. We can think of things. We could say, well, okay, this is the path I'm on. Then at a blink of an eye, you change and do something else. But look, here nor there, life is a wonder. And just know this right here, whom we pray to love us. None of this is ever going to be, how to put it, that open to where the truth is in our face concrete. It's never going to be that way. Life is a mystery. Life is full of games. Life is a trick. Life is all that. But at the end of the day, we do have common sense to make the right choices. And God said, this is the sign to the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I set my rainbow. Hold up. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Now you understand what a rainbow came in the world, you know, how it was viewed at first in the world. You see how it has a lot of different views now. And when you think about it, the primary understanding of it is covenant, is a bond, is something we share, is a brotherhood, a sisterhood, is a humanhood, is a bridge. You get me? It shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. The water shall never again become flood to destroy all flesh. The rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look on it to remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. And God said to Noah, this is the sign to the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth. Now we get into another part of chapter 9, another chapter in chapter 9, which is called Noah and his sons. Verse 18, now the sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and from these the whole earth was populated. These three men, you feel me? The whole earth was populated again. See, Adam and Eve give a little detail, right? You understand? You know, when it got to Adam and Eve, who they had? Cain and Abel. You know what I mean? Cain slew Abel, killed Abel. You feel me? And Cain was sent into another land. So do you see how much evil was put into this world? Do you see how much babies was put into this world to get to the point of Noah, where the evil had dominated the world that bad that whom we pray to say, I might well kill all this evil off with water. So that's probably where we get being baptized. That's probably where we get holy water should be sprinkled upon you. You feel me? Water is supposed to cleanse away impurity. And Noah began to be a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk and became uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both of their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. Then he said, cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants he shall be to his brother. And he said, blessed be the Lord, that God of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and may he dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noah were 950 years, and died. That's the end of verse 9, and I want to say this to you right here. You know, you just heard what I read. I just heard what I read, and I understand, you know, fully what I read. And it's telling me that the Father controlled a point in his son's life where all he was going to be is a servant. to the other brothers. So that's basically holding your child back, right? Peep this. As parents, we do things to hinder our children, and it's not right. There are some things that I know I should have been pushed along with. There are some things that I know that I should have motivated myself with. But there are some things at an early age I had no control over. My parent had that control to push that direction in me, to make that direction in me concrete. Peep this out, it ain't no book to parenting. If you ain't dead, you ain't been molested, you ain't been raped, you ain't been severely beaten, punished, you know, if your childhood wasn't where that you ended up in a hospital, mentally disturbed, physically beaten, your childhood was mediocre, be thankful. Be very thankful. There's some childhoods, there's some people out here who went through that. But once again, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please like, share, subscribe, comment to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. And once again, if I don't love you, nobody else gonna love you. I'm out.